Hi guys, Ron here. It's been more than a month now that I've been using my Wahoo Elemnt Bolt computer, and some of you have already been asking about it, so what are my experiences? I think I can draw some conclusions at this point now. So far I have to say it hasn't put a foot wrong. In a previous video I've mentioned the complications with the mounts. I've managed to solve those with some pretty printed ones. In terms of battery life, it has been excellent, much better than the H520. I don't have an exact number, but I usually can go basically a full week with one charge. The screen is extremely well readable even in direct sunlight, so I don't even have to use the backlight, so that saves some more again. Displays all my metrics that I have here. I usually run into this section, rarely use the zoom function. Sometimes I zoom out to see my gears. One slight niggle, I have found that with the E-tab groups that I have, it shows the front gears the other way around, so it shows the 39 when I'm in the 53 and vice versa. I think that could be adjusted, but it hasn't bothered me too much and I didn't have time to fiddle around with it, so apart from that, no real problems. So screen readability is excellent, compatibility is excellent, battery life is excellent, the mounts are very good, nice and flush, and also quite secure. One thing that I miss from the Garmin is the ability to adjust an automatic zero reset prompt when a power meter connects. So you have to go through it manually like this and search it, but it takes a couple more seconds. But if you have the prompt on there, you can't really forget it. This way you can, and it's not ideal, but yeah, it's just a minor thing in the grand scheme, really. So the buttons are nice and tactile, all of them basically. The operation is extremely simple, you don't really have to think about it or have a long adjustment period. There are also these LED lights on the top. I think they're quite unnecessary, because when you're in a race, you don't want the others to see that your heart rate's in red. If you adjust it to speed or some other power or other metrics, it doesn't make too much sense to me. Apart from that, no real downsides. The price, well, it's well priced compared to the H520. I haven't tried the navigation, but honestly I don't need that. I haven't used a single moment of navigation on any of my devices, be it the Element or the Garmin. One other niggle I had, but it has been solved now. At first the app just didn't set my heart rate values correctly, so the zones were a bit messed up. At first I was also not very used to uploading the ride data straight from the device by the mobile app, so after the ride I always forgot to keep it on to upload it. Luckily now I have used to it, and it's very simple. I upload straight from Training Peaks, Strava, and I'm good to go. No need to fiddle around with the computer. Charging doesn't take too long either. No dropouts, no readout problems, no frozen screens, etc., which did happen with the Garmin occasionally. Of course, it's been just 1 month, so perhaps too early to say the final verdict on that, but people don't seem to complain about that anywhere. As you can see, it's nice and flush, super aero, right here. So overall I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with this little device, and I wasn't really planning to change the Garmin, but in fact I'm glad I did, because it has made my life simpler and more reliable. Okay, so I think this is as much as I can say so far about the Elemnt Bolt. If you want to know more about it, then stay tuned for a further checkup, or perhaps if you want to see some more about my other bikes or my bikes in general, then don't forget to tune into the channel and subscribe. It's all for today. Thanks for watching.